good shot. Oh my!
Here to celebrate Georgetown! The Georgetown Raiders are Buckland Cup champions!
The Trenton Golden Hawks, the R. Hewitt Cup champions, are going to Coburg.
Back to Minerva. Shot scores! And the Coburg Cougars are the Royal Bank Cup champions!
Hockey fans around 16 Mile Creek have waited 9 years to hear it. Your Oakville Blades, OJHL Buckland Cup champions.
Well, after a slow start to the season and being counted out by many, these Cats may just have 9 lives after all, as the Cougars sent shockwaves through the OJHL last weekend. This is the OJ Today. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a happy and healthy holiday season. Later in the show, we'll be featuring the best of the best from the OJHL season thus far as we take a look at the plays of the year. But first, highlights. And the Coburg Cougars are just 3 years removed from winning the National Junior A title. But this season didn't start out quite as they hoped it would, to put it mildly. The Cats limped out of the gate and were looking questionable to even make the playoffs. But lately, the Cougars have been playing like a whole different team. They'd won 6 of their last 8 when they faced off against the powerful Toronto Patriots last weekend, but still nobody expected the result this game produced. OJ Highlights now brought to you by BioSteel. BioSteel, the official isotonic beverage of the OJHL. The Patriots have been ranked in the top 20 nationally most of the season, but they've been struggling lately. They start well though. 3:19 in, Anthony Prunelli steals it and goes 5-0 on Ethan Robertson. 1-0 Pats. 2 minutes later though, Toronto, a turnover of its own, Jacob Campbell steals and just squeezes it through Mario Pescia. That knocks it up at 1 apiece. And Campbell had a heck of a first period. He camps out to the side of the net, bangs in his second of the game. 2-1 for the Cats. $1:30 later, it's Campbell playing setup man, feeding Stephen McDonald. Coburg up 3-1 on the Pats. They try to fight back, and this is one of the goals of the week. Josiah DeGazen, the backhand midair swing, in it goes, unreal. Ross Atkins should shine this guy up. Look at the hand-eye coordination here. Coburg thought it was a high stick, but watch where he makes contact. Right there. That's a good goal. Absolutely gorgeous. In it goes. Back came the Cats, though. Jason Stashelback rips the twine behind Pescia. That made it 4-2 Coburg, and then it's Campbell again. Are you kidding me? The Hattie in the first period. Hat-trick. Coburg blows out the nationally ranked Patriots. 9-4 on the road. Cougars looking much better. So the Pats tried to get back on track against Milton on Sunday. Again, they get out to a good start. Ryan Grant, top shelf behind Carter Tack. That makes it 1-0 Pats. Late in the frame, Dirk Stadig just kind of floats it in from the point. He finds daylight. Toronto up 2-0, looking good. That all changes in the second. Freddie Iliash to Tyler Borkowicz for the tip out front. They cut it to 2-1. And then it's Milton on the power play. Just taking their time here. Clinical. Hayden Davis wristing it home to tie it up at 2s. Before the period was out, CJ Clark turning on the Jets. Roofs it past Pescia. They'd add one more in the third as well. What in the heck is going on with the Patriots right now? A rough weekend. They get blown out by Coburg, then fall to Milton as well, 4-2. Okay, the Buffalo Junior Sabres visiting Mississauga on Friday. The Chargers strike first. Look at this play by Matthew Sopp through the legs. Out front to Matteo Pecchia. Sopp, just 16 years old. This kid's incredible. Just before the break, though, Matteo Constantini out from the corner, throws it out front. It hits a foot and crosses the line. 1-1 after 20, with Mississauga leading 2-1 in the second. Sopp gets the return feed from Luca Tellis, and that makes it 3-1 Chargers. $1:30 later, Tyler McNeil to Ethan Luisos. He gets a pass Frank Bull to make it 3-2. But again, it's slippery Sopp going through work. Boom! Hammers it past Luke Pavicic Missy, 2-goal bulge after 40 minutes, but they faded in the third. Buffalo made it 4-3, and then Sutter Donegan jumps all over the juicy rebound to make it even Steven at 4 apiece, and with $1:38 remaining, Matteo Constantini goes glove hand to give Buffalo the winner. Great comeback by the Sabres, but heartbreaking stuff for Mississauga, who need all the points they can get in their pursuit of a playoff spot. Okay, fan favorite voting has started. The Scotiabank Fan Favorite Award, powered by Snapped, and it comes on the heels of the record-breaking tally of last season, in which over 230,000 votes were cast. Head to ojhl.ca to vote for your favorite. Voting closes February 16th. 60-second Spotlight is brought to you by Warrior Hockey, official hard goods supplier to the OJHL.
Ethan Doyle, forward with the Fury.
Pass crosses, chest, Doyle scores! Ethan Doyle goes roof daddy on Lalama.
What I bring to the ice is hard work every shift, you know, a little bit of leadership too, and I got a bit of touch offensively too. I can score, I can put up some points too. Wearing the A means to me just being a leader, you know, every shift on the ice, not just vocal leader, but also lead with your play, and just set an example for all the younger guys and really everybody on the team. So it's an honor to wear an A, and I take pride in wearing it. When I think about this team, I think of a hard-working young group, a couple of veteran leaders on the team, a lot of skill, a lot of potential, and once we get things clicking, we'll be a dangerous team in this league. So I'm really excited for this season.
Doyle moving in, shooting, scores! Ethan Doyle.
This portion of the OJ Today is brought to you by Q-Collar, official safety partner of the Ontario Junior Hockey League. And welcome back to the OJ Today. The battle at the top of the South Division just continues to intensify. The Toronto Patriots initially looked like they might just run off with the division title after shooting out to a phenomenal start this year. But the Junior Canadians stuck with them every step of the way. And heading into last weekend, they'd won 6 of 7 to draw even with the Pats in the standings. Now, they had a chance to overtake their bitter rivals last Saturday if they could notch a win against North York on the road. The Rangers are rebuilding this year, but you got to give it to them. They have been competitive. First period, Cole O'Hara, who was the Warrior Hockey Southeast Player of the Month for November, steals off to the races, squeezes it past Christian Mariachi. 1-zip Rangers. We skip ahead to the third after a scoreless second. Rice Foreman sneaks behind the D-man, tips the puck past Eli Schiller to knot it up at 1 apiece. The Rangers just showing no fear though. Tyler Flack, captain, my captain, goes roof daddy past Mariachi. And NYR was in the driver's seat with just $1:40 left on the clock. The Canadians put out the extra attacker though, and with 60 seconds left, Matt O'Brien getting tippy with it. That ties it up 2-2, sending it to OT.
No call. That should be a tripping call. In the slot, Georgiev holds it. Waits, fires, scores! Georgiev picks up the overtime winner. Goes to the far side of Eli Schiller.
A huge win for the JRCs as they have pulled ahead of the Patriots in the South now. The Buzzers visiting the Admirals. The mercy rule should have been in place for this one. Ben Lorick, point shot, finding daylight in the first, and the Double Blue lead 1-0. They kept it coming. Sean Wu makes the original stop, but Kobe Desmond jumps on the rebound. Buzzers up 2-0 at the break. Second stanza, Finn Brown heads right to the net unmarked, slides it past the beleaguered goalkeeper, and it's 3-zip Buzzers. 3 minutes later, Desmond finally will dig the puck out here and hit Jonah Alexander, and the team's leading scorer makes it 4-0. Late in the frame, the steal by Ayrton Martino, 2-on-none break, and he unselfishly lays it off for Alexander for his second of the contest. Could it get worse in the third for Brampton? Oh yes, it could. Ryan Alexander with the sweet little toe drag fires it past the keeper. All Buzzers all the time in this one as their offense was rocking and rolling. They hammer the Admirals by a 6-0 count. Brampton tried to get back on track against Mississauga on Sunday. This one was entertaining, to say the least. 2 beauty goals by the Chargers to lead off. First, Luca Tellis showing his mojo. Yeah, baby. Going hard to the net. Makes it 1-0 for the home side. 3 minutes later, it's Nicholas Beaupre with the steal and some sweet moves of his own. The sublime solo effort. 2-zip Chargers after 20 minutes of play. Remember, though, Mississauga twice blew 2-goal leads against Buffalo the night before. Would it be deja vu all over again? Matt Franzoy tips it home to cut Brampton's deficit to a single goal. Missy hits back, though. Nicholas Cordero charges in, loses the puck, but Josh Bifolchi cleans up the mess. Once again, the Chargers had a 2-goal advantage. The dreaded 2-goal lead. Just a $1.08 later, Matt Franzoy hits the trailing Dakota Zarudny. Uh-oh. Admirals back to within a single goal now, and you know what's coming. Brampton pulls the goalie, 6 men out. Keelan Froats jams it past Jack Irvine right there to tie it up, and it was almost after that a complete disaster for the Chargers. But look at the stop coming up here by Jack Irvine, one of the best of the year. Boom, right there. The game saver for Mississauga, which allowed this one to go to overtime. And in OT, Bifolchi plays the role of hero for the Chargers as he knocks it home to give them the W. 2 absolutely essential points for Mississauga as they continue to chase North York for 4th spot in the South. Okay, the CJHL National Rankings as of December 30th, Brooks, Sherwood Park, and then 4 OJ clubs, Trenton, Oakville, the Patriots, and the Wellington Dukes. I have a feeling the Patriots are going to slide out of the top 20, and after the week they've had. The JRCs, though, good chance they'll be in the top 20 as they've been doing excellent. And a reminder, the game of the week, the next one, January 11th, it's the Battle of Halton Region. The Oakville Blades taking on the Georgetown Raiders from 16 Mile Creek. And there's a look at the entire OGHL on CHCH schedule. Some great games in there. Boy, oh boy. January 18th, the Patriots at Wellington should be a doozy as well. OJ Commitments brought to you by College Hockey Inc., proud partner of the OJHL, and Jake Gagnon. Boy, how good has he been for the Wellington Dukes this year? Leading the team in scoring, and he is now committed to RPI. He will be an engineer for the fall of 2020. Leading the Dukes in scoring, first year of junior after playing prep hockey last year in the States. Ryan Teverberg, all-world for the JRCs this year, just 17 years old, leading the team in scoring, and he is committed to Harvard. He'll be heading to Boston for the fall of 2021. Congratulations, guys. OJ standings brought to you by Jostens, the official ring and awards provider to the OJHL. In the West, Oakville leading by 4 over Burlington at the moment, followed by Buffalo, Georgetown, Brantford, and the Milton Menace. In the North, Stouffville, a 3-point bulge over the Collingwood Colts now, followed by Pickering, Markham. The Aurora Tigers having a tough time of things. In the South, the JRCs, as mentioned, have taken over top spot, followed by the Pats, St. Mike's, North York, Mississauga, and Brampton. And in the East, Trenton, a slim 2-point lead over Wellington, followed by the Cougars, the Fury, and the Lindsay Muskies. This segment of the OJ Today is brought to you by Troy Hockey. Troy, the official apparel provider to the OJHL. Hey, welcome back to the OJ Today. You know, there have been some outstanding performances in the OJHL this season, and today we're going to take a look at the some of the top point producers. And joining us via Skype to help with that is OJ broadcaster Joe Montezano of Fedora Films. Joe, welcome back, my friend, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Thank you for having me again.
Of course, man. You're becoming a regular, man. We love you so much on the show, even though you're taking a lot of heat on Twitter right now, and we'll get to that later on. But we're going to take a look at the scoring race today, and we got to start with the guy who's really running away with the lead. Harrison Israels of the Oakville Blades. He's heading to Alaska Fairbanks this fall on a scholarship. He's been unquestionably the OJ's top dog so far, hasn't he?
He has, and you know what? We're going to talk about a few guys that have an unconventional paths to the OJ. He's a late bloomer. He played double A in his first year of midget, then played triple A. He was a late rookie in the NOJHL, won Rookie of the Year there. Last year shows up in Oakville, lights the lamp, and now he's showing us all that hard work has paid off in this league, leading the league in scoring. He means everything to the Blades. He has a 17-point lead on the next Blade player. He's a great player. He leads a team of 45 assists, tied for first in goals. The overage is so important to this team. Remember, this is his third Junior A season.
Yeah.
Only third Junior A season and his final one. Yeah. And he will be playing NCAA Division I next year. That's how hard work perseveres.
Yeah, a phenomenal guy. And he was so important to their Buckland Cup run last year. Second place right now is Jake Gagnon, a guy who's really taken the OJHL by storm this season, playing his first year of junior hockey anywhere. It's worth pointing out as well, after playing U.S. prep hockey last year. And he just got a commitment to RPI for next fall. What has he meant to the Dukes this season?
Well, he's meant a lot to the Dukes. I mean, like you said, an unconventional route. He played Millbrook in the U.S. prep hockey. Now, he was captain for them last year. Now joins the Duke. Gagnon leads the OJHL with 27 goals. He's a lamplighter, but we're just talking about his goal scoring, 27 goals. He's second on the team with 25 assists. And that's great for a guy that we're going to talk about later in Vitucci. He's a guy that can score and assist in the toughest division in the league, in the East.
Yeah, no, phenomenal performance so far. Kyle Baller's sitting third right now, and he's a guy with significant major junior experience, of course. He played most of last season with the Oshawa Jennies. And that experience, it's really showed in his performance this year, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. I mean, he started his career in Traverse City to play closer to Saginaw, where he played his OHL, and then he moved to the Generals and played for the Tigers last year. And this is a guy that I believe if the 99ers don't have him, the 99ers are not in the playoff battle. I think they're out of the playoffs. He has a 27-point lead on the next player, Ali, who's on the 99ers. And they do have some really good scoring, balanced scoring. But if it isn't for the points Ballers is putting up, where are the 99ers right now? Ballers is definitely a key cog in that team, and if you take them out, they don't make the playoffs. I don't think they're in the battle with Georgetown.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. A guy who's sitting in a tie for sixth place is Sam Duchesne of Trenton, and I mean, what's remarkable about Sam is that he's in that spot as a defenseman. He's been incredible for the Golden Hawks. He's their captain. Just talk about Sam's performance this year.
Well, Sam, another guy who played OHL in Michigan, he played for Flint. He's a great player, a great a quarterback. I mean, this is a guy who's a quarterback. He's, again, in that tough East Division, and he's just playing so well. He means everything to the Hawks. Everything goes through him. He's got 35 assists for the Golden Hawks right now, and he's chipped in with 12 goals. So here's a guy that can light the lamp on D and has vision. So he'll definitely be a heck of a player, and he's not going to play Division I next year because he can't.
Yeah.
But I wonder what the school will go in for CIS.
Well, he'll be in high demand for CIS. There's no question about it. Of course, it's unfortunate with Major Junior. He's not able to go NCAA because he'd go to a top school for sure down there. But sure. Let's do one more forward anyway. Let's take another guy in the top 10. Gagnon's partner in crime for Wellington, Frank Vitucci, and he's just having another great season for the Dukes, isn't he?
He is, and here's another prep school graduate. Another guy that played prep school is a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native, played with Kents Hill, and he's put his mark last year scoring 19 goals, and now with Gagnon, he's got 23 goals, 20 assists. What a prolific 1-2 punch that team has, and they're going to be scary in the playoffs. I mean, the Dukes and Trenton are going to be very scary in that East, and with Vitucci, who's waiting for a D1 scholarship, why does he not have one yet? Dukes are going to be a tough team to beat, aren't they?
They are, no, for sure. And we're going to do a segment on the goalies another time, but you and I were having a chuckle before we went on air, and we've got about just under a minute here, Joe, but you're taking a lot of heat on Twitter right now. Why? Tell us why and defend yourself.
Well, a lot of people don't like my stand on Damon Beaver, and you're one of them. I think
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well,
I just asked. That's all. Yeah.
I know, but Torkia is top goalie in the league right now. But I think Damon Beaver is 1 or 2 in the league, and he has to make a 10-goal save a game. Yes, Torkia is definitely the goals against king. He hasn't let in that many goals this year. He's such a great goalie, but I think if you make it 110 a game, you deserve to be up there. And,
right, but you're catching a lot of flack because some of the boys out east think that Dunsmore. And Dunsmore, hey, listen, for me, Dunsmore is in that conversation as well. But I think it's just the fact that you were.
Dunsmore, Torkia, and Beaver are the top 3 goalies in the league.
Agreed.
Just put them where you want. Mine is 1, 2, and 3. I'll put Beaver just to be controversial as usual as 1. Torkia is 2 and Dunsmore is 3.
Okay.
And let the Twitter bell ring on my end.
Oh, you're not going to hear the end of this. No way. We have not heard the end of this, but you know what? Got to put yourself out there, and we love that you do, buddy. Thanks so much, again, for giving us your expertise. We'll have you on again soon, and Happy New Year, buddy.
Yeah, Happy New Year, brother.
All right, Mauro J Today coming up in just a moment. This segment of the OJ Today is brought to you by Scotiabank. Scotiabank, the official bank of the OJHL. And welcome back to the OJ Today. We're well past the midway point of the regular season now as teams ready for that stretch run towards the playoffs. And they've played just over 4 months of hockey, which means we've had a ton of highlights to go through. The hits, the saves, and of course the goals this season have been some of the best the league has ever produced. Let's take a look now then at our plays of the year so far.
Well, into the passer shoot. Oh, what a save by Torkia! Tarancio, and oh baby!
Davis is free. They can't find him. Scores! Oh my!
Trying to clear it, he does. It gets by Lewis. Ryan Teverberg coming in with some speed towards it. Oh, what a goal! Ryan Teverberg!
Leaves it for Russell. Russell. Oak to Nolan Lowe coming in low. Chinnington scores!
And a breakaway for the Panthers. But oh my! What a save by Beaver!
There's Stock moving in. Back pass to Hughes. Wide open, scores! C.J. Clark!
Spins, fires the pass, shot, score! Beautiful setup.
Here's a chance. Short-handed Martino coming up with it towards the net. Oh, what a save by Christian Mattiacci! Trying to find it. It's caught in the skates of Keon. Poked out. Miwa walking in. Miwa on the slot scores.
And the Spirit dangerously for Johnson. Oh! My! What a save!
Belgrade had to chase it to the corner. Comes around, tried the lacrosse goal, and the referee save is in.
For the Raiders, Spence cuts it. Paul shoots. Oh, what a save by Pavicic. Coming across to Rob Paul.
Davis gets it back. Davis waits across to Ilias into the slot. Shoots, scores!
4-on-2 for Bramer Demeski. Parker shoots. Big save, Torkia. The rebound. Oh my goodness, what a save by Torkia there.
He'll take it nonetheless. Ryan Teverberg with a lot of speed comes up, takes it right towards the net. Oh, what a chance! Scores! Ryan Teverberg!
Nicholas Romatario back there. He nearly turned it over as it now comes to the back door, and the Northwest is in front.
And now here come the Blades. Moving in, shooting, scores!
Back to Stading. Stading. Fire shot! Another laser beam from the point of Dirk Stading.
Wyatt George finally chases down the puck as he comes in, scores! The Trenton Golden Hawks complete the comeback.
Now a turnover. It's Nolan Lowe. Makes a move, cuts in, shoots, he scores! Oh, what a beauty by Nolan Lowe to end it!
the perimeter, pokes it up. Tyler Flack on the breakaway. He's getting chased. Makes a move. Scores!
Picked up by Stock Hewitson now. Hit by Romeo. Chance now to get over shoot. Oh, what a save by Boyanowski!
Corey wins the faceoff right off the draw. Shot almost trickles through. What a save by Clark. Wow.
Try to flip that deep into the zone. He cannot do so. And now standing at the blue line with the defenseman of the Oakland Hatsianu. Shot scores! What a goal!
Down as here's Martino coming back in. Open shot. Oh, what a move. Ayrton Martino with a great shimmy move.
Picked up there by Michael Andrews. Andrews now looks to hammer it up front. One-timer scores!
Controlled by Hill, coming up, falling there with Spencer. Hill takes advantage towards it, and he scores. Oh, what a move.
They're on Ellis. He's a hockey player, boy. He'll hang in there. Here come the Dukes. Near side Ellis in shot score. Dawson Ellis.
Came out fire with an early goal by Christos Rodas. Here comes Alexander, the shot scores! Jonah Alexander.
Out of the corner, here come the Menace. Snakes through the shot high. I'm not sure if Stock got the tip, but the Milton Menace will get the win as Holden Rogers.
Follow sends it back to Manserov, just past the stick of Spencer, and here's Pecchia on a shorthanded breakaway for the Chargers. Pecchia jumps up and scores. Oh my, what a play.
North York and the Chargers up by 3 then. Trailing here, top corner. Trenton, their first lead of the game. Gave it right away to Dan, who scores a goal.
In the slot, Georgiev holds it. Wait, fire, scores!
Evened up, and then former Newmarket Hurricane, Klim Georgiev. Oh my! Sublime shot there.
Here come the Chargers out again with Pecchia. He had to stop up a little bit as he was checked, but in comes Tellis now. Cuts right to the net. Tellis scores!
Good defensive play, stop the 2-on-1. Davis is free, they can't find him. Scores! Oh my!
Uh-oh, watch out, here comes Israel's down the wing for Oakville. Israel's to Ricketts. Ricketts shoots, he scores!
Yeah, and we're all out of time for today, but just remember, you can always keep up to date with what's going on in the league by heading to the league website, ojhl.ca, and of course, all of your social media options are right there for you to check out as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.